Okay guys, sorry for the small delay, but I really needed that break. It is exhausting here, but I wanted to cover every single game today. So interesting civilizations here. Let's take a look at how they are playing it out. We have Slam, the flank with Chinese walling himself, is getting forwarded by Stray Dog, who is Kel's other flank. His pocket is here with the Hans, no surprise here. We have Mentalist Pocket, who's playing forward as well. And Chris is already fighting an M&A attack with the Byzantine's flank here against IMOK, who's playing the Aztec's flank. His pocket is Misfield with Franks, so incredibly well positioned here for the LM. Bat is actually playing a forward as well out of the pocket here with the Hans, and Stray Dog with his Celts as we saw before. So we will see all out aggression of every one of the Chinese guys except the Frank's pocket, who's getting forwarded. So we will have basically 4 forwarded players here in this very game. Defense by Slam is looking pretty strong. We see the walls of Hera looking convincing so far as well, getting the defensive tower up as well, defensive stone, nice defensive gold. Blacksmith should be coming up any second, and it feels like he will save all his villagers as well. And what is Bat doing? Is he running through the TC here? That's not really an option. And one archer down, one villager down as well. Very good start here for Hera, killing 2 units, not losing anything. On the other side, we have the aggression of Mentalist, who is going in with fletching, is denying that tower. Good start for him as well. So it's looking like 3 solid wins here for... What is Misfield doing? What are those villagers? 2 villagers down for nothing, indeed. And skirmish is now here, so 3 times... Good start for the Canadians, and Chris did deny that tower as well and is now returning the favor. So I believe every one of the Canadians is winning their respective 1v1s. What do Celts provide? They have a wood bonus, and therefore they have a better wood income at Feudal Age and Castle Age. And even Imperial Age, but you don't have the last wood upgrade, so that doesn't really help them. Okay, Slam playing it nice and defensively here. Has a pretty solid map, is playing a nice tower defense. That's a pretty poor tower by Gray here, in range of Hera's tower. Who's now even going for stone as well. At the time, Gray is not walled at all. What are we Xing here? Oh, Archer's coming around. Uh-oh, and Mentalist has nothing at home to prepare against that. Gray is coming around, and Mentalist not reacting at all. 2 villagers down already. 3rd villager in danger of dying. Not anymore in danger, but dead. And Mentalist, oh, that's so bad for him. He had such a good offensive here at the front, and that's a lot of army out against Frank's player, who doesn't have too much as well. And that's so many dead villagers here. Mentalist absolutely demolished. What a crazy game. So Stray Dog is continuing with his forward. Now we see Mentalist returning the favor against Gray though. And that will be a lot of kills. Mentalist is going for the +1 defense. Misfield's only now going for the wood upgrade. And yeah, that's basically all the villagers down here for Gray, for sure. Can I see one surviving here? Actually, that's a bit of a mismicro of Mentalist, if you ask me. 2 villagers actually survived this. And Gray, let's see. Maybe loses 1 or 2 more villagers at the same time. Chris is doing a great job. Playing against Aztecs makes it so easy. You can... Yeah, you don't expect scouts, so you can just go for mass skirms. And you're in a very good spot. And actually, skirm against skirm micro, looking pretty damn good for Byzantine's player. Another tower here for Stray Dog. Slam really needs to take care of this last wood line as well. the same time, Hira's doing quite a good job of defending here, tearing down that tower. Where is he on gold? Not on gold at all at the moment. And finally can go back onto it. At the same time, Mantle is really struggling at home. Did lose quite a lot of villagers, but did kill a lot here at the front as well. Where's the rest of his army? Is he going back to purple? Yes, he is. Could have maybe even considered going for... yeah, Stray Dog here, but Slam was sneaking around anyway, so that wouldn't really help. At the same time, I'm okay against Chris, trying to go for the Skirm War. Both going for the +1 defense, not 100% sure why is that. Believe in Skirm Wars, that really doesn't make the difference. Okay, we're back live, and viewer count is increasing again. Makes me pretty happy, although it's obviously not the greatest time for Europeans here. Playing a match here, China against Canada. China did wake up early, Canada is staying up quite late. So let's see who is a bit fresher going into the series. As we said several times now, a lot on the line here for both. Is there a page I can see the group stage standings on? Yes. Write exclamation mark brackets into the chat, and that will help you. Indeed. The true believers are still with you, nearly. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, Chris, now even building some spearmen. Wise move here. Misfeel just scouts around. Needs to get his walls up pretty soon. Skirmishers without any upgrades won't do much. Oh. Mentalist will be able to snipe that out quite easily, and actually it's still open. One tower up here. Okay, let's take a look and give an update. Stray Dog against Slam, I would say. Small advantage still for Slam. He is some villagers ahead. But yeah, the push continues now here with more towers. So Stray Dog absolutely not out of it. But a lot of army for Slam. We have Hira against Bat. Hira with, yeah, simply being castle age is the big advantage. Having the knight tag possibility is getting some on gold. That's so good for him. But yeah, he might get pushed out of gold over and over again. Let's see about that. Mentalist at the same time trying to take the good engagement. Did kill some villagers here. Is trying to take the better micro. But Misfeel already up to castle age pretty soon. Chris still around, trying to deny I am okay from getting all this wood spot, is getting all those villagers here at the front. What a sick, scrappy game. Slam is coming around to fight against Bat, who has nothing at home. Completely playing his forward here. Next tower, and that's not spotted by Hira yet, at least that's what it looks like. Slam losing a lot of his army. Cannot really see who has the advantage here at the moment. I am okay. Needs more defensive towers. Mentalist is coming around. Where's a big team wall? That's not really an option here. I'm okay. Finally up to the castle age as well. Was a pretty tough task here. Chris already looking at a strong 85%. Uh-oh, but Misfeel, he can clear up everything here, having +2 defense. Is microing back beautifully. Look at that, 2 HP Knight going back home. Misfeel coming around with more of the scouts. What a beautiful move, microing back the lower one. We'll probably build a monastery at home and heal him up. At least that's a long-term plan, but we'll not lose him for now, and that's a big thing. Maybe he can push against Chris as well, who's now struggling and is building a weird lumber camp here. I'm a bit surprised. Going for the crossbowman upgrade, and elite skirmisher, and pikeman, and heavy plow, and bodkin arrow. He really wants to get upgrades, as it seems. Getting 3 extra TCs as well, having a good eco. Mr. Chris, 47 villagers here working for him. Oh, more access. Let's come around. Misfeel adding a 3rd stable even. There's a monastery we wanted to see. Okay, what are we seeing on the other side? Slam building a defensive tower. Seems to be surviving here. Now getting all the upgrades. What is up with Stray Dog? He's in Castle Age as well as getting the raids in now. Is Hira going for more stables? For now he's staying on 2 and trying to free his gold spots. Chris trying to defend is getting the pikeman up though. That's such a good investment for him here. Not having any upgrades on them, but still. I'm okay. Going for elite skirmishers. Where are they? Where's the army of? Oh, here it is. But that would be so bad. Where are the knights of Hira? Nowhere to be found. Actually, they're coming in. That's so bad. Look at that great team play of Canada here. It's only skirms for I'm okay. And that's so good against everything that Chris has, but so bad against only some knights of Hira, and they will catch him off guard. Yes, the upgrades will come in, but still, that will be a beautiful clear up and such a big win for Canada here. An incredible scrappy game, but still, they know what their teammates are doing. Chris is requesting the right amount of army, should even send his skirmishes away. They shouldn't lose a single unit here. And at the same time, Hira, look at that. He's fighting over here and is moving his units and is keeping up the production at home. So, beautiful move. Hira absolutely in multitasking mood here, as he should be. And Chris losing all his skirmishes here quite unnecessarily, I have to say. That's something I don't like. But the rest was beautiful. And at the same time, he's getting some raids in here. Mistfield running around. And let's take a look at overall villager count. Everyone pretty low. Highest is Chris with 56 at the moment. And lowest is Bad with 35. Most of the players is roughly in their 50s. Chris with 43 is very tight eco here. I'm not sure what that was. Oh boy, it's not looking good for Gray here. And yeah, the Hira. Probably the one who won his 1v1 the most convincing way. Slam still playing it very passively here. Is there maybe an option of some player being so far ahead that he can outboom the whole team and go for the big kills? Does not look like it. Slam getting the nice shots off here. Take a look, is he maybe able to save the mangonel? Trying to get the convert or the repairs in? Not really. Okay. Game slowed down a bit. What weird Civ choices we have seen here. Franks as a pick Civ, Aztecs as a pick Civ, Celts as a pick Civ. 3 Civs, well, aren't super standard here. Bad ad indeed, 25 villagers only. That's what fits into a TC and 2 towers. The rest died here. He's going for cartography now. Is he going for the sling? No, not really. Trying to go up onto something. But that will take endless amount of time. Chris trying to keep up the pressure here at the front. Siege Workshop should stop him from doing that. Hira, absolutely madness. Going for more stables and he will go for the kill. Killing more of Stray Dog here. What is Slam going for? Some archers, some skirms. And playing it beautifully here at the side. Pretty even game against Stray Dog, I would say. Split micro here off Slam, probably one of the very best, and splitting that as well, not even losing a single skirmisher against Magnotes. Beautiful job. Mistfield, what is he up to? He's the only one who is ahead at the moment against Mentalists who got brutally raided before. Chris getting some damage done, can easily run away. You can request some more help. Oh, Hira is now going in again against Bat. I'm not 100% sure why Bat is going for army. I believe he should just go for 40 Cs and just pray that he's not getting raided anymore here. I think going knights does not really make any real difference. Mistfield now going in, clearing up everything of Chris and Mentalist together. So that's a good engagement for him. Needs to get healed here quite a bit. And now pushing against Chris. Let's take a look. Chris actually going up to 5 TCs That's something you don't see too often. Was trying to build a castle up there at the front, you know, 100% sure what he was thinking there. Mistfield not pushing as I would love to. Mangonels here at the front. Slam getting a castle up. Stray Dog will get, yeah, pushed back heavily here at this side. And Slam controlling a gold spot and maybe opening himself up to kill those towers and pushing them to that left direction. Yeah, Grey will be probably defeated, going down to 24 villagers now after losing those towers. Is trying to go for the monastery here. I'm not sure here. That's I believe team-wise that's a pretty bad decision to go on to bat. I believe you should just do more damage at the side. Chris, for example, would need every help here. Mantle is up to Imperial Age, and so is Chris. But Chris is getting pushed. The push into his face. Let's take a look. Trying to get the micro done. Red is getting the last shot. Oh. And actually surviving here. How did he take full 2 shots and is still trading 1 for none? Next castle coming up for Slam. He can switch into Sugar News so easily here. Here, his ego isn't the greatest, but yeah, feels so untouched. Now sending over Knights to the right hand side. Chris, what is he up to? Next castle that is getting started but not getting finished. 22 villagers, 15 of them idle. Make that 15 villagers, 13 villagers, 12 villagers. The TC went down. 11 villagers now trying to hide. Maybe even 1 villager only. And so that guy won't really contribute much in this game. Team score now so much in favor here of the Canadians. Yeah, USA lost against RGB, but they performed very well. Very well, I have to say. For me, another series contender to win Silver League now. After those games. They look very strong. Okay, Mantle is now switching on to Eagle Warriors here, trying to defend against the completely upgraded Knights here. Mistfield maybe can go on to Mass Cavaliers and win them the game. I'm okay on the way to Imperial Age as well, but it will be tough. Chris now switching on to Arbalest. Finally, I wanted to say getting up the castle, but look at that, 2 castles and a lot of defensive archery ranges. What does Canada stand for? What? Justice. Okay, oh, that's a nice raid here into the back line of Mantalist, and again he's losing a lot of villagers. And will be pretty ugly for him. Dropping down to 90 villagers now, but look at that. Highest villager count is 87.4 for Bat, and the others around 100. Slam the lowest with 80. And that's just looking so good for them. Chris continues to push, could even go for Cataphract if he wanted to, just to tear down the Aztec player. Was trying to expand some. This game is so over. Mistfield is trying to go onto Cavaliers, is having the +4 defense, and at the moment no one can really contest him, but it's just a matter of time. He cannot kill all of them. That will be a failed castle attempt for sure. Killing all those villagers. Should he actually wait 1 villager to start that castle? And actually, oh, that would have been so bad. Oh, the castle didn't start, so it won't. It's not able to get destroyed as well. Mistfield. Let's see what he can do. Chris is coming in here. Not even doubt castle, indeed. That would have been +4. Mistfield 144 paladins, something you don't see too often if it goes to picked civilizations. But oh wow, look at that, 5k to 7k score lead now. It's just so brutal. Here on the way to MPH, so is Slam, so all 4 of the Canadians in Imperial Age in roughly 3 minutes. And of the Chinese players, there will be... yeah, probably 2. Oh wait, already 3 in Imperial Age, so I was wrong. Stray Dog actually now going for Elite Vote Riders already. What did I miss? Where are his castles? Where are Stray Dog's castles? Man, only 1 at home, so yeah, that's not the greatest production. But he might keep the... and he's building another one here at the side. He might keep the corner. Hira sending all his knights over to the other side. He is playing a very interesting game. Nothing developing over here. Eagle Warriors, in the long run, not the greatest unit. Not against Vote Riders, not against Paladins. Not really sure what IMOK is going for. He only had 84 villagers, military count. 17 for him. Bat still at pop 7. Not 100% sure what his plan is. He's rebooming here at the site. He isn't even playing anymore. He is. And Mishfield is researching Paladin upgrade now. Maybe he wants to take one big engagement. IMOK is going for Eagle Warriors. But only +2 defense so far, so even Arbalests are doing somewhat reasonable amount of damage here. Stray Dog, let's take a look. Is he going for more Vote Riders? Yes, he is. Only still 2 castles out. Pop 100 only. Combined pop 340 roughly. Against combined 700. So yeah, it looks... it looks completely over, but it looks closer than it is. Misfield maybe just wants to show off. Guys, I had Frank Paladins here, but it is just G to the G to the G. And the first win here for Canada. And very convincing defense by Hira. Nice play by Chris. It was pretty even, I would say. Slam against Stray Dog. And Mentalist had a good advantage here against Misfield as well. Purple carrying hard. Well, Mentalist went over to Bat and kill him. And therefore, he was able to carry a bit, but not enough. G to the G to the G, indeed. Achievements. Not really sure what to show you. The game was super scrappy. We can see here a nice kitty. Oh, very great when it comes to footy. We can obviously show you how great Gray is looking with 38 villager high. And I cannot even zoom in here, guys. The hippo even flying in to block the... Oh boy. Vicious Marauder streaming as well. Okay, Forest nothing now, indeed. And oh, I just broke my 15 hours on my OBS here. Nearly having a stroke. I'm not far away. Forest nothing now. Not really. Good job, Canada. Justin Trudeau is proud of you, I'm sure. Canada, best team. Okay. I will leave you with some more music, and then we will jump. And maybe some AoE 1 or Age of Mythology. That's good. Well, Microsoft is sponsoring the Escape Euroland with $5K. So we will have an offline event in Cologne as a Gamescom in 1 month, and I will be casting it together with T90 Official. So make sure to tune in there. Who won Canada against Finland? No one. Yo, translating. He did the same when we played in China. Golden Crater. Interesting home map choice. So they are picking a map that Canada won before against VNS. It's interesting. Didn't EMA absolutely school Finland on this map? I didn't see it, but yeah, they had to win 2 maps. Do you ever get angry at them typing in Chinese? No, why would I? Why would I get angry at them? Those Chinese don't speak English. No, they don't. It's just like not as important to them to learn English. Especially the old ones don't speak English too well. It's so tough for them to pronounce the words, and like only high educated guys are speaking proper English there. They must have some strat. Well, they're just super aggressive, and that's pretty good on this map. Controlling the middle or having the advantage at the like 35-minute mark basically wants to heal the game. I love Chinese. Statistically, they had 3 Chinese dying each day by overgaming. Love these awesome people. That's okay. Do you never spam 14? Never. It's one of the worst things to do. It does not increase the speed and it's annoying. It's like, yeah, go into someone and poke them in the eye. Like, ugh. Yeah, Golden Crater was their home map for Finland too, by the way, yeah. Their home map is no map. Okay, they will play Nomad. Something I didn't cast yet. And this Nomad version is quite different from the old Nomad versions. We are having more of a very balanced land map, and resources are spread out more and are smaller but more often. So in general, it's more fair starting positions. We will be back in roughly 2 minutes with Nomad as game number 2. It's still, whoever wins the series is most likely sending the other guy out of the Gold League. And whoever wins this is guaranteed to be top 8. So a lot on the line here. Oh, please, Canada. Are they switching in poison? That would be so bad. But I think he left already. Any big names or professional players you don't get on with, or do you get on well with all big players? Well, there are people I like more, and there are some people that like me less, but I don't have any real enemies. Yeah. Yeah. Thinking like, I'm not even sure if it makes sense to name them now. So I'll probably keep that answer. That's why I didn't change the Nomad map. SMB did. After advice of so many top players and feedback over a lot of tournaments. And there are so many people so happy with this version at the moment. And a lot of people are very unhappy. And it just shows you how ridiculous the AOC community is. Poison is back for Nomad. Not sure if he plays. No, I don't think he plays. Indeed, Phoenix. That's how it worked. Not Nomad, Nomad. Oh, guys. Why so much hate again? Quick toilet break, and then I'm back in 2 minutes. There was a mega random cup. Look it up. Tato won that one. Were pretty interesting games. And standard win victory as well. That was super nice. Cannot call the restart. Okay, guys. So, Canada A against China EMA, which is probably the third strongest China team, but with incredible players. I'm not sure why they are going for Nomad. Probably because Canada didn't perform too well in the Nomad games before, but that was with Poison, who really screwed up there. And yeah, let's see about that. Some players rejoining. We'll see all 4 games here. China EMA is cinema. Okay. Didn't know that before. You should call them cinema. That would be funny. But why not just call them themselves cinema then? It's only 3 other letters. Oh, they're actually called EMA CN. So if we take a look at the in-game room, as you can see here, EMA CN straight up misfeel. I'm okay. And ST bad. ST, isn't that the random VNS2, VNSB clan? I believe so, right? Okay guys, still taking some time. I think I will just play some queue up. Oh no, Spectator started. So a very small round of queue up then. Oh, what? Oh no. What is going on here? How's that? What is happening here? That was weird. Had a weird Windows bug here. Okay, spec delay down to 30 seconds. Someone, quickly, tell me a joke. Down to 20 seconds. It's quickly blowing the nose and then we can go live. Two guys walk into a bar. The second should have ducked. Ah. Okay, I got that one. Thank you for that joke. I will even show you the game here, and we will see. So the game before was a restart by Canada A. So they are all out of restarts here. Let's take a look. Slam playing the Vikings. Not super close to the water, but reasonably close. We have Chris kind of protecting him with the Chinese. Where is Teal's TC? Very late TC here. And all the other players here. Look at that. Very clumped up. Great Chinese and Mentalist was red. They are pretty close. So that will be interesting how I'm okay will play it out against Mentalist here. Persian's very close to Slam here. That will be... Oh, it's Hira. So that's good for them. And we have Bat here at the side as well. So I would say the south side kind of belongs to... Oh, CNA Stray Dog is restarting here as well. Yeah, he was pretty late. Okay guys, all the hype for nothing. And now both teams out of restarts. Another attempt of Q-Wop for me. Q-Wop. Start the game already. And I will give you the pleasure of watching that with me. Okay, let's go. Okay, probably need to reload. Okay, that didn't work out. It's the hardest game ever created. That was actually pretty well done by me. We'll just quickly play this till the next game starts. Vamp ask for money? What do you mean? I'm doing pretty well today. Opa! Opa! That's tough. There's also this nomad version where you have to build lumber camps first. I'm glad it's not this. That's called land nomads. Remember when teams had 8 rees each and they'd spend them all on nomad. Yeah, the good old days. And nomad is the map you're talking about, indeed. Map is asking for money. What do you mean? Well, at least we have established that nearly isn't canyon. Well, I think I'm not allowed to show that on stream here without getting banned to really establish that. Whoops! No, 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 no. Feels bad, man. Okay, guys. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to do this. Start off. And AOC on. So, I believe, completely out of restarts, we're going into the next try here of Nomad. And enemy sided is on. Is the stream he asked for money? In what way? I can ask for money as well. Give me money. And will you go to Memstream now and say that I asked for money as well? Not 100% sure what's going on. Okay, so let's see. Slam. Close to the water. Looking good here. Vikings. His Mentalist is pretty close. Hira is in front of him, so that's a good, very good setup here. On the very other side of the map is Chris, and he has a better spot here with 1 boar, 3 deers, a lot of sheep around, and Stray Dog. Looking so much tougher for him here. Only some sheep and berries. This is looking good for Canada here so far. We have Bat with very good protection here as well. I'm okay going for the early boar, and Misfield, let me take a look. He is going for, or he has stone pretty close by, and gold control. It's all looking good. How does it look for stone for Mentalist as well? So that looks pretty damn solid here. And Hira and Mentalist will have good dog positions. And that looks very good for Canada here. Completely protected dogs for Mentalist and Hira. Chris has a better start than Stray Dog for sure. He is protected as well though. And Misfield, let's see. Well, the distance is pretty long to Slam, so maybe that will all be good as well. But that's so super close here. Okay, I'm less picky. Anyone willing to give me a pizza? I will take one as well. Or maybe some Chinese food. Bread and bastard. What is this chat has turned into? And Chris and Orange too close? No. 6 tiles is the distance. They have to be away to be a restart. And that's 7 or more. Why don't players go for boars earlier? Wouldn't that prevent laming? You aren't allowed to lame in the first 4 minutes. You only are, yeah, maybe even the first 5, not 100% sure. Stray Dog losing 1 villager instantly. And playing it without Loom here. That's such a bad spot. Look at that. 11, 8, 8, 9 to 9, 10, 12, 10. So much better here already for the Canadians. It's looking very, very good for them. And that's the home map of the Chinese players. And they are... yeah, struggling a lot here. I would be surprised. Like, I don't want to call off already, but just feels. Oh, what is he doing? Is he sending another villager? Okay, calming his tits a bit more. Okay, Chris is building another dog over here, and they're playing it super, super safe. Hira looks like he has a very good start as well, and this looks overall just so good for the Canadians here. Not 100% sure what the plan of the Chinese players is here. Orange has fish, you think he's fine. Well, he has 1 boar now, so that's good. But look at that, 5 villagers behind already. And he has 4 fishing ships to none of Chris. But yeah, that's not the greatest fish ever, especially if the Vikings... yeah, we'll build more docks here as well. But yeah, it's not looking as bad if he would not have had any fish for sure. Another boar coming in as well, so I didn't spot those. Yeah, Stray Dog will get up. What map is this? It's called Nomad. Nightmares to be close to Chris? Yeah, probably. Not the greatest spot here. They all axed their dogs now. Okay, overall fishing count, we are looking at a solid 16 over here and a solid 17 for the Canadians. So not the biggest difference. Villager count, oh, never do math on stream. 5, 6 under, so 74. And that's more, that's 6 under, that's 12 under, so 68. No one up just yet. Walls are strong here for Stray Dog, but that's obviously a tough area to push anyway, so that's not too important. And Chris, it feels like he is up by the looks of things here. Stray Dog maybe walling him, but no, Chris. Oh no, there is a mill. And let's take a look what the players are seeing. Stray Dog now sees how small the area of Chris is here. And sees the mill. What does Chris see? There need to be a lot of, yeah, a lot into point of view of such players here. Nidhi, what would your strat be if you found yourself that close to the opponent? Well, in what position? If I'm Persians or if I'm Chinese? It's totally different. Probably towers aren't too bad in both spots. And Chris is going for those towers. Trying to sneak a villager around is pretty good. Trying to get a tower up here. Towers is pretty good against Chris. Maybe try to sneak a tower here. And then you're in a pretty good spot, I would say. And then ask your mate to go for some knights. And kill. Interesting gold camp here by Hira. Continental Square Edition. Well, yeah. Oh, bad. That's pretty good by him. That he didn't build more docks over here, but is building them over here. That protects Misfield better and keeps overfishing. So that I'm okay and Stray Dog can go for more fish over here. And yeah, that's a pretty good spot. Let's take a look. Chris already creating a small arena for himself. What a great move, and he can build a tower now, which will be uncontested. So pretty good move. Can wall here and here and just build a tower, but yeah, Stray Dog will be up in a reasonable time as well. It's going for a lot of stone, so we will see a big tower war. And look at that, Stray Dog is walling here as well, and Chris doesn't see it. And he's not going for Town Watch. And I think that's a very good upgrade. And as you can see, we see Stray Dog instantly going for it. And yeah, Chris really not having the experience. This tower will deny the tower of Chris. And he should be seeing the tower. And Stray Dog actually moving all his villagers already over. And that's a better start for Stray Dog as it seems. This tower will go up and deny the stone. I believe that's better for him. But I believe the most important thing is really how the water will go. Will we slam against Bat? 3 dogs here for him, 4 dog in the very back. Manchester is already up to Castle Age here at 1638, here at 1645, so incredible Castle Age times for both of those players. Okay, Chris another tower, but out of range of this other one. I believe Stray Dog should be going for the attack here. Send just 5 more villagers here to the front and just tear that tower down. I believe that makes so much more sense than trying to get your own tower pushed up here. And now he's sending in 3 villagers, just attacking. And sending in more. I think it looks so much better for Stray Dog here. Killing over here. Wow, Chris is really throwing this game. Tower war absolutely in favor of Stray Dog here. Let's take a look. Mistfields will go for the plumed archers. What are we seeing over here? I'm okay, probably going for the knights. And Betty is going for water. Slam already was fletching. Bat still waiting for it. Military count on water is 6 to 7, so that's not most important. Oh no, wait, military count. That's 11 to 9. And chasing down. It comes down to who has a better fish as well. That's 6 for Slam, make that 7 for Slam, 6 for Bat. So that will be interesting as well. Didn't need to build a gold camp, but that won't be most important. And Slam already heavily on food again. So that will be good for him. And even going for the mill, going for some deer and 2 shawfish. Looking good. Here I will instantly try to attack Bat, and he is not defended at all. And Slam walled himself, so that's a good move here by Slam. And I believe Hero will do so much damage here against Bat. And yeah, we'll see how he will play it out. Stray Dog trying to sneak around here. Maybe wants to build another dog. Not 100% sure if that's the best option at the moment. Sneaky tower here. And oh, Influenza here together with Miguel. So some people finally chatting here. Welcome, guys. Going for it. I believe Bat needs to quickly wall here or we will lose a lot of villagers. That wood is super exposed. The berries are as well. At the same time, Slam is already up. Bat, let's take a look at his resources. He is looking at 150 food. It's looking so ugly. I'm okay, in trouble here as well. Knight is coming around and Scout. More knights around. I'm okay, is playing with the +1 defense. Looking very strong here for the Canadians. To take the home map of the Chinese players. Very unfortunate spot here for the Chinese players for sure. But still, I believe Canada played it so much better. Slam is playing it better on water. Bat not walling really didn't help out. Stray Dog is playing it better than Chris, I have to say. Is getting all the map control and will be set up quite nicely. Now getting all the axes in. Orange is axing here behind, knowing that Chris is going for some knights here. Where is the defense? I'm okay, going for 2 stables. It's now going for a monastery. Where are the plumed archers? I don't see them yet. Now coming out and I will see more Plumed Archers of Mentalists as well. Going to the front. No upgrades for them just yet. Fletching is out though. Slam and Chris up to Castle Edge. Hira trying to force the issue. Has +1 defense, is going for +1 forging as well. Slam trying to force the issue. Bat has a lot of army as well. Look at that, 25 military to 23. But Slam will get the upgrade so much earlier. Bat still not up. Look at that, only 500 food here in the bank. And Slam are researching Botkin Arrow and War Galley. I'm okay, struggling a bit here as well. So not really justifying his name. Trying to push in, trying to buy himself some more time, but didn't get the kills. And look at that, KD on the water is 1-1. They didn't try to exchange too much. Now trying to go through with some of the galleys, but thinks bad of it. But that bought him a bit more time, so I don't mind that at all. And now trying to go in at this side, but Slam is absolutely aware of it and will trap those. Beautiful move here. Nice try by Bat, and that will be a lot of dead galleys. Not sure if that's really the thing he wants to go for. Now it's trying to go back, and the KD from 1-1 will absolutely change. Bat is now only 15% castle age, and look at that, that's already 6 galleys down without a single refrag. And now 1-8 is the KD, 8-1. Slam just heavily ahead when it comes to water play. Hira going for a lot of attack here, and I'm okay, really struggling. More Plumed Archers are coming in. Where is Misfield? He's trying to raid around, but isn't really getting the raids in. Slam completely walled at home. Bat isn't getting attacked too much, but if they are going for him, he has simply no defense. Oh, and he needs to get those villagers out of there. And he's moving them quite nicely. Oh, yeah. Those raids are just brutal. Down to 38 villagers. He is one ahead compared to Slam, but he needs to go back so much further. Maybe early cast edge, he can take the better engagement. He is behind by only 1 military, or well, like one ship here. I'm okay trying to take the engagement, but 3 against 10, that's not really how it works. And bad eco, look at that. Not looking too great when it comes to gold, which is quite surprising, because he has a lot of villagers on gold here, but no mining camp might be the problem. I'm okay trying to heal his knights. Bad finally getting his upgrades, but he's fighting before the upgrades finishes. What is happening? Why is he doing that? KD now 13-28. Why is he doing this weird micro here and not waiting for all his upgrades? Why is he doing this? Look at this. Trying to be sneaky and do, or I'm not sure what his idea was. And now he's getting everything in his face. Hira's +1, +2. Bloodline's missing, but look at that. More stables added. Already at 3 stables and going for the full attack. Slam is winning the water here. Bat is trying to do as well as he can, but 10 military behind. Villagers slightly behind. Mentalist already on the way to Imperial Age. What are we witnessing here? And isn't that his second castle? Yes, it is. So elite Plumed Archers will be his unit choice. That will be so deadly. Slam is now going through and will kill a lot of the fish. Not that it is super great anymore, but still very useful. Chris still fishing. Hira with both his dogs fishing. Mantle is still fishing with 2 dogs as well. It's looking so great for them. Look at that. Over 30 fish against, oh well, close to 30 as well, so I don't mind that. Misfield trying to get some kills in. KD so incredibly good here for Slam, winning all the water fights. And now Mentalist killing all those as well. And when he reaches Imperial Age, I believe that's even a timing where you could consider calling it GG. Because IMOK is really struggling to defend that off here against Shira. And let's take a look. Maybe Misfield is on the way to Imperial Age as well. He is looking at a solid, resources. So should be clicking up any second now. And indeed he is. So maybe the Imperial Age timing of Mentalist isn't exactly the GG timing. Straight up got a defensive castle up, obviously something he will not be able to use too well in the later game since he is Persians and wall defense. Not really an option here. Okay, Imperial Age timing for Mentalist now coming in any second. Lots of knights here for Hera. Look at that, 28 military, Mentalist at 35 with all his plumed archers scattered around the map. And now reaching Imperial Age and is going for scale barding armor Misfields. So that will be Eagle Warrior switch. Let's take a look if that's maybe a bit of a better option. But so many knights out here. I don't really see the Eagle Warriors doing too much. Seems these Chinese likely will be banished to the Silver League. It is absolutely possible, and it's absolutely possible that they will perform incredibly well in exactly that Silver League. So, we will see. Elite at the moment still not elite. Elite coming up though. Any second. Tira can get this TC. And yeah, maybe just hope that it's the MTC. We obviously know that it's not. But yeah, just killing a TC because we have so many knights is a good move here. And Chris trying to desperately get a TC up here. Trying to wall like a madman. A gate would be a sweet move. And indeed he's getting that gate up. And saving all his villagers here. Nowhere to go, just build a TC. Oh, he's actually getting in, but we'll save at least 15 of the villagers, so that's all good. No chance of getting in here against the stone walls. Hira's on the way to Imperial Age though, and who else? So no, yeah. It will be Elite Eagle Warriors against Elite Plumed Archers and Cavaliers. Now they're going in here as well. And, I'm okay, even ringing the bell. He has no chance. Premier League getting the pyramid in meanwhile, and that will be so many dead villagers. Look at that, 73 before the raid starts, and already already 10 villagers down before that. And not all the villagers even fitting into the TC here, splitting around. All those plumed archers doing major damage to knights, maybe even focusing down another TC here after winning the first fight there before. More knights around, but now defending. Stray Dog not really doing much against all those knights. I'm okay standing in. I believe the GG timing isn't far away. Eldorado from Misfield. Maybe he can do something with those. At least he's trying to. Look at that. So many villagers dying here for I am okay. He absolutely is not okay. What is Misfield doing? Maybe Eldorado, that's the upgrade he absolutely needs. And then he can do the huge surprise here. The eco isn't looking too shabby. He's at 74 villagers. That's obviously nothing to compare to 80, 100 and 100 of his enemies. And Eagle Warriors, now he needs to get the raid in. Maybe completely destroy Hera, that would be the only option to maybe still have a chance in this game. But I'm okay, is completely out of it. Bad at 65 and no water control. Not looking too great. Slam is now slinging Hera as well. Who is going for more and more Cavaliers. That's a big engagement here. And I believe since those Eagle Warriors failed, we will see GG timing any second. The moment the Rams are going down against the barracks as well, the production will completely stop. And Teal is out of the game with 30 villagers now. GG! 2-0 for Canada. And they are one win away from securing their space, their place in the top 8 of the Gold League. Take a look at the achievements. Not really sure what to show you here. God, it was another very scrappy game. Hira just boomed through and completely controlled it. Playing the Persians here is just a beautiful spot. Having the fish boom and go for lots of knights, go around, raid, boom, get Cavaliers. It's just great. It simply is a great AOC for you if you're a Canada fan. Now the whole map of Canada. Let's see what they want to go for. I believe something like water would be amazing for them. Something mixed land map would be great. Black Forest is another option. China EMA really didn't show great performances on that before. So let's see. After losing Arabia and the home map, it's looking very, very slim for EMA to still get into a draw here. Really nice. Rio is saying, Chris, you are great. And if Rio is saying it, it has to be true. Wow. Can I? Although I don't have any rights anymore. In the old days, I would have banned messages like that. But yeah, since Woobly was restructured, I don't have any rights anymore. Feels bad, man. Canada won. I made my pyramid. Time for me to sleep. 5:30 a.m. here. GG. Good night. Have a great one. SY, Greater Brazil B, Greater China Frantic, Greater Brazil A, Greater Finland, Greater Canada. Okay. Or in Finland, Greater Vietnam A, Greater Canada. Oh, Vietnam A. Mr. Vietnam A. Okay. Well, let's see. Islands is a map here for Canada, and I don't see China performing too well on that one. Honestly. Slam is incredible on islands. Chris has great control. Let's see how Shameless played. He didn't. He won against Villiers, I believe. Yeah. Mentalist is extremely good at that as well. Ra would obviously be a great addition, but we will see. Chris is for AOC what Muhammad Ali is for boxing. Okay. Okay, I will read some of the chat. I won't read the influenza and Miguel trash talking about Nomad cancer stuff. I know they tied 2-2 in their match, but who do you think is the strongest team between Canada and Finland? Depends on the settings. Yes. If it's a set map, best of 7 series, I believe Finland. But Canada is getting stronger over time indeed, yeah. Okay, we'll take some more jokes, guys. Today, Tattoo classified to your Cup lab. That would be surprising. I thought they would play it out tomorrow. If Canada takes us their first place, right? No. Yes. Yes, they are. And Finland is second. You're right. And that means we could see Finland against SY. We could see Finland against Brazil A. We could see Finland against Brazil B. We could see Finland against Frantic. Those are the possible matchups. Sick. Sick, sick, sick. First round of the Nearly marathon. How are you in a marathon? Let's take a look. 16 hours. What takes longer? Can I finish a marathon in 16 hours? I believe so, yeah. Not sure how long I will take. Probably 8 kilometers an hour. I will probably take like 5 hours to finish a marathon. Maybe a bit longer. Maybe 6 hours. I'm really poorly trained. Why is this China team called EMA? That's a clan tech, EMA. I believe they called the China teams not with A, B, C to not give them a ranking, because it would have been like China Frantic and China SY. And the question is, who do you give A there? Yeah, let's see. Winchester Greater Nearly? Yeah, because I was casting. We will see who is a better player next week. I can do a marathon in 3 hours easy. Congrats. Let's talk about things we could do. I like it. Whoever signs up first? What? No. It was seeded. Like Germany C was Germany A and then got seeded down to Germany E or something. It's really weird. Okay, let's get cancer chat off. And yeah. Really good soundtrack. Okay, I will show you the game, but I will also read out a lot of the questions of the chat, so just keep spamming it. I'm basically asking every AOC streamer, but do you have any gay experiences you can talk about? Yes. Spring no, Dave yes, Mem nothing. Okay, so obviously since I'm super open-minded, I made out with some dudes to see if I feel anything, if I enjoy it or whatever, and made out with some dudes at dance floors, mainly friends, but yeah, it wasn't as nice as making out with girls, so tried it like 3 times or something with very hot dudes, which are like incredibly attractive for girls and boys alike, and still wasn't too special. And I didn't like the beard on beard action as well, so I stopped it. Kept my pride. How were rankings determined for countries? By admins. Admins just did it based on rankings and previous performances. Indeed, they didn't order the Chinese teams, I guess. Indeed, we didn't, because they were conflicted between A and B. Well, we weren't conflicted, but why would we create conflicts there? Okay, let's take a look. Chris is playing the pocket with Mongols. His flank is Slam with Vikings. Mentalist is playing the Huns, and Shameless the Japanese. We have Misfield with the Japanese. We have Bat playing the Saracens. Huns for Stray Dog, and Vikings if I'm okay with the weird number camp. Like a king, they have one of those Dragon Ball monocles that measure the power of level. Ah, that's nice. Boys usually go for each other while they're young and hairless. Well, I did it when I was like 25ish or something. So, we already had hair. You had Jordan, there was no conflict. What? Ah. Oh yeah, Germany A, even without Jordan isn't really conflict. Canada, Greater EMA, Greater Finland. Let's see about that. Is there an option of EMA still advancing in front of Finland? We will see after the game. I don't get how people do not know that kind of thing before, and like if I'm not into, I just feel the desire to, whether I've tried it or not. I think that's a very limiting thought. I think you should really try stuff before you can judge it well enough. And I never felt like guys are super attractive, but I wanted to give it a shot. And yeah, I was right after all, but absolutely don't mind trying it out. Teach me your ways. I always try new food when I can too, instead of ordering the same. That's great, Glocken. When we are in China, we had Regen or Regen or Regen or Ragudin, like Richard from the UK. He never tried soup. He never tried Asian food. He never tried pizza. It's incredible. Like, a guy living close to London in the UK and never tried pizza in his early 20s. So ridiculous. And yeah, I believe he never tried Mexican food either. Never had Brazilian food, obviously. It's just ridiculous. Tried a lot of stuff because you're into a lot of stuff. That makes sense. Okay, let's take a look. Chris not with a great uptiming like Fiat. 2 guys still not up. And those are Bat and who else? Red, which is Mentalist, the hunt player going for Fishboom as well. But only have 5 fish at the moment, so that's not too impressive if you ask me. Well, just maybe a bit of a later grush, but not too late. Okay, now let's take a look. What are we witnessing here? That's a pretty bad spot for a mill here. Never tried pizza, what the fuck? Live a life, man. Yeah, well, that's what we told him as well. He was a little shameless and why I've never heard of him before. Yeah, he's a WWE professional. And you probably never heard of him before because you're not into AOC or WWE. Okay, Chris, where is his army? Okay, now he's going towards the middle. Slam is around the corner here. 5 fishing ship, double decks for some of the players. Mentalist, very late. Bat very late as well, and that is only 6 fish, so 12:51. I'm still. That's a pretty bad start here. And another fishing ship, and that's such a destroyer island for all the fish of Bat here. And Stray Dog really making it tough to have great fish for Bat here. Okay, first engagement, I'm okay, is trying to axe to the front, slam, add 4 dogs here, not a single kill just yet. Hey, Ashley, was you talking about making out with you? Did you ever do that? Or would rather have here, what? What is going on here? I believe Ashley might have made out with dudes. Would rather have Hero try to micro gullies than Jean as flank. Well, Jean is a fail lot for sure. But he played solid against Felice before. So it's all good. Okay, Chris, trying to run around a bit. His eco isn't the greatest, having only 3 fishing ship and didn't build more and running out of that deep fish here. Let's see how he plays it out. For now, pretty open game. Mentalist is getting some snipes against him. That's actually the first blood here at 13:20. Only Shameless is trying to chase here. Come for the AOC, leave with sexual history of people. Win-win? Yeah. Well, you don't know my whole sexual history, but maybe I can do 40-hour story time. Okay, bad. Already up to castle age 1630, so he will play it with not the greatest fish though. 8 fish only. That's not the greatest build ever. And still losses, misfields. Got 2 snipes. If you were a female villager, would you prefer the Boat Rider or the Berserker? Boat Rider. Like, look at that manly mofo. And this amount of muscles. Just running around. So much better. Oh, what are you doing with the other 39 minutes and 59 seconds? Or 39 hours, 59 minutes, you mean. What a burn! What a burn. Okay, 3 kills already from Misfield. Doing quite okay. So, for now, game looks pretty fine. That weird island here. Just so disturbing. I'm okay now going for the loom. Maybe want to save some of the fish over here. Okay, Shameless soon to be clicking up as it feels. Has nice defensive fish. It has 6 fishing ships on his own. Oh, how is bad only at 8 fishing ships? That's just so bad. Mantle is now up to Castle Age. And Shameless as well, 1834. And that has a flank. Quite an early timing. But did play it very defensively with his stocks here. So, yeah, maybe makes somewhat sense. Could obviously get raided quite easily here at the front. He can go all night. Oh, okay. Okay, a lot of axes here. I'm not 100% sure whose axes that are. I believe orange axes, where he is and where he wants to go. Maybe he wants to kill the backfish here off bat. Absolutely an option. Slam now on the way to Castle Age. What is I'm okay looking like? He is looking at 700 food and 150 gold. Let's take a look. Is he trying to take the engagement? He has one more. Galley is stacked up a bit better here. Slam is taking the first shot. Great awareness here of Slam. And oh, let's take a look. Slam is going back for now. 1924. Quite a solid time. I'm okay. It's going back. Wow, Wikipedia's article on ancient Rome sexuality is really detailed and interesting. Even the Spartans were gay. Yeah, and they lived it quite openly. Okay, now pushing in here, bad. Stray Dog from the other side actually pushing down onto Mentalist. And Misfield as well. Where is the rest? We can see Chris completely out of position. Played it a bit too passively. And it's looking pretty good at the moment. They're pushing in here. Stray Dog is up as well. I'm okay. He's on the way to Castle Age. And maybe then he can take an engagement before Slam can get the upgrades. It is 26 military to 24. Not 100% sure how he should engage this. Oh, but now they need to fall back. They did gain a lot of ground though. Maybe can do some magic here. And maybe do a landing. I believe that absolutely would have been an option. Slam now doing all the upgrades. Is I'm okay able to... Uh-oh, that will be one villager down for very sure. Oh no, surviving. Slam, okay, upgrades finished. I'm okay, needs to retreat and needs to send those villagers away as well. Shouldn't queue more war galleys here. Oh, actually he can. Didn't lose a single villager, that was good. He has 28 military against 29, so I believe I'm okay can take the fight once he gets the upgrades here. Slam is pushing in, and maybe this stock might be the one he's focusing down. 30%. Let's take a look. He is pushing in for now, so that's not really the thing he's going for. A bit weird that Stray Dog is still not up here as a pocket. 21 minutes and now pushing in. Slam needs to run back. Take a look at how he's doing it. Nice move here. Still getting some damage done against I'm okay. Who's one range short? Or at least that's what it looked like. It's now going for the early ballistics, trying to take the engagement, but yeah, you don't need to build it with 5 villagers if you only have 70 wood left. At the other side, we have some engagement here. Chris trying to do quite a lot here, but 23 minutes to calculate. That's later than most of the players nowadays are playing it. We have Mentalist trying to go for it. Shameless is around as well, and he's sending in more and more over. That's a good engagement here for the Canadians, if you ask me. Where's the rest of the army? We have now I'm okay fighting against Slam, and Slam just had a beautiful concave here. He's even going for the carronneering. Mistfield is now coming in and needs to take the engagement here. What is he doing? That's so bad by them. Losing so much here without really fighting, and now the rest is coming bad, and oh, that is looking bad indeed. Shameless has so much army here. Look at that, 30 and 30, 20. So 110 army at the moment for Canadians. On the other side we have the lower numbers, roughly 15 less, I would say. Stray Dog trying to take the engagement. Where are blue war galleys? They are out of position, trying to fight back against Slam. Now somewhat of a small trap here. Chris is coming around. He's just waiting for the upgrades. Is not having +2, I wanted to say. At least he didn't queue it up, but he already has it. Oh man, Blue's Island. Now he will just get toyed around here. Stray Dog is trying to go for it, and it feels a lot like Canada is taking over control here. More and more China EMA. Look at those poor lumber camps. Not even sure if I saw the ballistics coming in. Now trying to take another fight. Slam just playing it so convincingly. Misfeel and Bat now pushing back Shameless here. Chris is trying to run around, maybe go for some sniper. That's what Shameless is already doing. No more fish here for Bat, at least no good one. 4 on the shorefish. At the same time, we have Mentalist still going for something here. Finally, Horse Color Mentalist will be building a lot of farms pretty soon. Shameless now pushing in towards the middle here, 40 military. At the same time, we have Bat with 33, which is quite reasonable, especially if you're Saracens. That means you have a lot of firepower. Trying to go back now though, and trying to show you some of the engagement here in the middle, getting something done, and I'm okay only now is getting ballistics. Did rush out that university a bit too early, I believe. Running over, trying to scare away Mentalist and Shameless. Let's go into the quick overview of all the resources. Sorry, that will be some intense scrolling now. Slam is fighting this back. I think he needs to retreat though against both armies. We'll take a look at this fight. Okay, yes indeed. Okay, sorry for quick scanning. I'm okay, 60, Chris 100, Mentalist 400 food is now going for carronneering, Stray Dog 0, Shameless 0. Mistfield 150, Slam down, Bat down, and we are through. So no one really looking into the castle, the Imperial Age upgrade yet, but 4 players already going for carronneering, and Slam already researched it, so that's super interesting. Big fight over here, I nearly missed it, and that's a lot of firepower here from the Saracens. They don't have the defense upgrade. Mistfield on the side already has it, and that's the most important thing. They will go for a lot of kills here. Bad with a nice amount of army. Military 33, but Shameless with 40, and he's using most of it. Chris is coming in here as well, and that's basically 3 against 2 players. We can see Blue and Teal trying to fight against Slam, but he is running, and they need to retreat here. Cannot fight this 3 against 2, and this is looking pretty convincingly here for the Canadians. I wonder when the first AOC streamer dies of exhaustion. Well, there will be a day where someone dies. But it will not be this day. At least that's what I'm hoping. for Mamp and me. And I'm not sure, maybe Klavka is streaming as well. And nobody 41. Oh, misfield, miss micro, look at that! Dying so much here. Bad is now coming in, but he's just so far behind when it comes to numbers. I'm not sure what they are trying to do. And at the same time, Slam is holding the 2v1, just out microing them, and Bad, he's going in and now, actually, what? Is he forcing them back? No. What did Gene just do? That's so weird. And now losing all his army. Bad here, look at that, dropping down. Military count just so low. We have this side looking at 18 military at the moment, and all the others over 20. So only this side is really close. Slam is trying to fight back, or actually he's just trying to hold at this point. Losing his fish, but that's not the most important thing at this point. Dude died at a 24-hour stream, yeah, but he was in a very bad health state. Did smoke a lot, and I believe even did throw some pills or something, and died of a heart attack. Wasn't too long ago. I read everything about it before my 40-hour stream. And not an AoE stream, I know. And someone played of Exhaustion as well, only playing StarCraft 1 some time ago as well. Now big engagements here, Slam the 2v1 again, and they're close to his dogs, means a lot of arrows will go into the wrong direction, sending in some more war galleys. That's a pretty beautiful place here. Cartography for Bad, maybe something that you want to see a bit earlier. Not 100% sure, it feels that Slam will in the long run be losing this, going down to 30. Straydog and I'm okay having the higher numbers, but now getting the flank in from Chris here behind the rest of Chris, trying to intercept a bit more, and maybe Slam is even winning this, and this feels very GG. If they are taking this fight, and Shameless is on the way to Imperial Age here, they are controlling the left hand side, they won the right hand side, not super convincingly, but convincingly enough. Look at that, 2 players on the way to Imperial Age, and they should know we have no chance of winning this one here. But obviously they want to keep on playing. They don't want to drop into the Silver League. It's so prestigious. They want to go to the offline finals, but in all honesty, China C, they have good chances, but probably not against teams like Canada. But they did play 2-2 against Finland, who probably didn't prepare too well against them. Okay, let's see. What are the options? Did I miss any landings? Not really. Bad. 30 military, the rest not super sick. But what is Misfield doing? Is he slinging? He's on the way to Imperial Age now. Did lose a TC at the water as it seems. By Gene. Okay, I'm okay. Trying to maybe take another engagement, but they need to go back. Slam is coming in. He's on the way to Imperial Age as well. Chris not clicking up yet. Mentalist on the way, and already Galleons being researched here by Gene, who's making a pretty solid game. Kalrog, why are you leaving me now? We still have 2 games or 1.1 games to cast. Slam pushing in so heavily. Teal and blue don't really know what to do. And GG's incoming here. Just a very convincing performance. Slam holding for such a long time. Misfield and Bad, just not the greatest communicators. Nice defensive team play. Chris making a lot out of his aggression. Not super well, I would say. And Bad, not really having the greatest fish boom ever. Not the most convincing performance, and just super solid play by the Tyrants here. Slam played great. And yeah, I cannot wait to see the greatest players go against each other on those maps. The Gao against Slam Viking fight, that has to be so good. But I will have to wait. I will have to wait a bit longer Maybe 2 more weeks. Wow, Slam OP, indeed. He is incredible. Last game of this evening. I've been streaming for over 16 hours now. And they will decide on the last map now. It will be either Bedouins, Continental Cross, Ghost Lake, Microphone, or Twin Pilots. I would expect that we will see Bedouins or Ghost Lake. Canada just won the group stage, indeed, after winning against Chile B and drawing against Finland. Finland only with 2 draws against Canada and against China EMA. But you're seeing losing to Canada at the moment. I wish Slam would stream these games. Yeah, well, he wants to play super focused, but yeah, it would be very interesting for sure. Already fell asleep during the Arabia game 3 times. It's all good, mate. Yay, Canada! Slam Jam 999 fan. Yeah, indeed, Karak. Come back Sunday. Oh my god. No, Titanic. Oh, nonsensical even around. Slam streamed the first round games. Well, we'll see. Maybe if we go into like the very deep stages, like round of 8, maybe even round of 4 of Silver League, I might maybe not stream those as well to just stay 100% focused. Slam, you managed to get Chris, Lime, and Gene back, but not respond to tournament admin messages. Not sure whether to impress or if you're disappointed. Helen going for the jokes. I miss Ra streams, says Ra. Yeah, those were good. What's the last map gonna be? I believe 4 Canadian players already asked that. CBA, that would be good. Slam is pretty experienced in CBA. 1 more Bedouins. At least that's what Miguel wants. Let me check quickly. Last game of the evening, guys. You was working for Google Translate? What? Who's better, Brazil A or B? I would say B. Ah, they're picking cross. At least that's what they're saying there. Okay. Okay, guys, so it is the last game of the evening. It will be cross, the choice of the cinema. Let's see how Canada will perform on that. Playing with Gene, Slam, Mentalist, and Chris, they should not show any special strategies here. I had more talks with him than with my girlfriends. Good luck. Lion messaged me today asking me to pick islands if we face Canada. Do you think the same? You will pick islands, I will fly home so I can play and defeat you. Canada can't lose on Rooster? What? What's up with Memp, by the way? Did he host? Is he offline? No, he's still streaming as well. Is he in the game? I'm not seeing him. Mem went to bed. Did he host Dave? That's weak! Indeed. No, that's all good. He doesn't get as many viewers as he deserves. So agreed! I should be 7 digits. Amp is playing birthday messages. Okay. So guys, then I would say we aren't as weak as Mr. Mamp. And we are going into game number 4 here. The choice of cinema. He did not host anyone. Yeah. He's just celebrating his birthday, as he should. So I actually like Cross quite a lot. And it's getting, yeah, a lot of interesting strategic choices here. We have the Han's flank, Mongol's pocket, Marian's pocket, and Frank's flank. So that's not super great. And we have Mongol's flank, Marian's pocket, Spanish pocket, and Han's flank. So at the moment, no Spanish for Canada. And we have double Marian's pocket. Let's see how this will play out. Mentalist with the Franks as a flank will be pretty interesting. Did Slam just lame his own berries? What? Oh, somewhat, yeah. Canada going Franks shit just for real. Well, honestly, it does not matter for them. They are first in the group. They should not show a single tactic. They should not even show what civilization they think are best. So I wouldn't even mind going like the 4 obvious worst civilizations for them. Or just maybe throw in a curveball and pick something weird, like indeed the Franks. Not enough viewers for the numbers of streamers. That's why I have a day job. Well, yeah, feels pretty bad. But honestly, I feel if I had like follower numbers like Memp, I could get quite solid numbers. But yeah, I'm pretty new to streaming like the very big events. Like not super new, but as we all know, like how many followers does Mamp have? Like 7 or 8 times. So yeah, we'll see. And like 10 times the subscribers. So we will see how it develops. Nation Cup is a good thing for me to show off, and I believe some dedication and long streams are helping out as well. So Chris going for the sneaky dog here against his opponent, who is not going for the dog here. I believe it's such a bad map choice for China EMA, but maybe they just wanted to have fun. Spanish, or maybe they wanted to go for double conks. We will see. I want to see double dog from Shameless and Slam though. Let's take a look at what Mentalist will be doing. It is a tricky map with so many tough decisions to see. Oh, what is Shameless doing? Oh, beautiful job here. Not killing the boar instantly. And who's docking where with what efficiency? How many docks are you really crushing? And that's pretty bad, for example, that those two docks are too close together. At the moment, villager count pretty reasonable for everyone in the 16s or 17s. And I'm okay, only going for one dock as it seems. That's something I don't like. Would love to see him going for way more. Oh, and it seems like Mistfield and Mentalist might be crushing against each other. That will be interesting for Shizzle. No hits here just yet. Mistfield is going back. And he, with the Mongols, should have the early uptiming and should put Mentalist into some troubles here on water. And therefore maybe on land as well. Slam is going with way more villagers on wood. That means second dock should be coming up. But he's sending back the villager for now. I'm not happy with that either. He's now going for the deers at the side, but thinks bad of it. And is taking his second boar first. And Stray Dog, is he seeing that dock of... Oh no, he is not. That dock of Chris, and that's only 2 tiles away from seeing the fishing ship. And what is Chris doing? Where did his villager go? I'm not sure. Did he go back? Okay, up now is Mr. Mistfield. And that's only 40 seconds earlier than our player in the teal trunks. So the crush isn't completely going into that direction for sure. Brazil A and Brazil B, Vietnam, what? Oh, what are those walls? Mistfield. That's hashtag optimism? Well, Mentalist won't be able to redock, that's for sure. But it feels like Mentalist won't be docking at all. He will stay on one dock here and will give up water. And Mistfield, what will he be doing? It feels like archers. Maybe 2 galleys. And Mentalist will play 2 galleys as it seems, and then we'll go into scouts. Some team wall action here of I'm okay, but somewhere in no man's land. This lane looks so scrappy. Ay. Chris just running around, walking into some walls here, sending more villagers to the front, trying to take the engagement, being incarcerated, not focusing down the 12 HP villager. Straight Rock just shaking the damage against the scout. And Chris is super happy, now sending 4 villagers to the forward. Is he going on stone? No. What is he doing? Is he going for archers? Well, he's building one aggressive tower for now. And maybe building some water. And I don't like how they're approaching this. Look at that. Pretty poor dock placement, bad communication, bad only 1 on the docks. And Mistfield, at least he's playing a bit better than Mentalist, but Mentalist in general has no idea of what's really going on here. Let's take a look. Can he maybe build a house wall here? No, he cannot. And that's a bit of a miss micro. Now we see Stray Dog coming in over with 3 villages as well. It's getting so crazy. Oh, what a wall! What a masterpiece here, Chris! Going for the big wall and maybe even trapping that villager as well. What is he doing? Having his scout idle around here. And those villagers are all trapped. Chris having more villagers around here. What is Stray Dog's plan, by the way? Look at that late up timing. And that's not a grush. That is... I have no idea. Oh, he did sneak a villager through, though. That's super nice. But needs to wait for some to get some galleys out first. Weirdest walls ever by I am okay. What is he going for? He is going for plumed archers. Not 100% sure what's the action here of Mentalist against Mistfield. At the moment, Mistfield is trying to micro some, or not really micro. Mentos is the one microing. Going for some skirmishes. Defensive tower now. And Mentalist might be losing that one. Let's take a look. 5 villagers trying to get that tower up. Weird. Well, it seems like Bad is going for Conquistadors now, and Chris buying himself so much more time. Another watchtower, probably trying to right click down that market. 250 HP is microing that villager back with 9 HP. 5 HP will get back into the tower, sending 1 full HP villager back to the front, and the tower will kill those villagers. Now 1 down, make that 2 down, and probably the 3rd one down as well if the range is enough, but I believe it will be. And indeed, oh god, boy, look at that, down to 24 villagers here, but Mistfield at 26 as well. It's just so scrappy. Mentor is running around, but Straydog can maybe pull it back for his team if he is killing a lot of the fish of Shameless and Slam here in the back. Both only went for 1 dog, so that's something I don't like too much here, especially with those great fish spots. Wow, you can go for absolutely more. Slam, look at that. What is he doing? I didn't even realize he's going for scouts from home and playing it with bloodlines and +1 defense. That will be so brutal, especially against those scrappy, very poorly placed, non-existent team walls, actually. And keeping them off of stone. Straydog wanted to go for that stone as well, and now going for gold. Maybe they can get into the stone and gold spots here of IMOK as well. Where is Slam trying to go next with the scouts? And he wanted to redock. Let's take a look. That's a pretty good move here by Straydog, and is two-shotting all the galleys, so that's pretty damn nice for them. At the same time, they have all the water control here in the back. Oh, trying to do some more killing here against the villagers. The castle obviously will go up very close to the TC, but killing another villager of Straydog. How are they microing this so poorly? It isn't that early for them as well. I believe it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, pretty sure. So they should be awake now. That was a beautiful move, but maybe a bit late, because we have Gene now getting back onto fire galleys, and he should be clearing that up, and still has a lot of fishing ship. Look at that. He should be fine. Slam on the way to Castle Age and still has his scouts alive, and together with 2 archers, there's not much that Straydog can do. Cannot really wall his villagers, cannot really fight them off because the scouts are so strong. +1/+1, and having bloodlines, that's just so evil. And suddenly dropping down to 22 villagers is Straydog, and that's only because he just produced another one. He was at 21 villagers for a small second here. Finally, Conquistadors are coming out, but what can they really do? What an entertaining game here. It's just so, just pure madness. And Skirm Warrior Franks against Mongols, trying to wall more and more as Mistfields, and they're trying to go for the team wall castle up now for IMOK, but those were super scrappy team walls for sure. Those scouts paid themselves so many times over. Well, remember, it was bloodlines +1 and +1, so it's endless investment. It's 6 scouts, 480, 780, 930 food, and 100 gold. So it is a big investment, but yeah, he did kill a lot of scouts, villagers as well. Could go in, but bad rewalling here. But trying to snag another villager. No over chopping just yet here. We had outpost by Straydog in somewhat no man's land. And look at Straydog's eco. He's not even producing villagers. He's losing... Oh god, they're so low HP here. Those 2 archers might even get some attack Slam is, oh, not Slam. Chris is now going for the stone walls. Feels like even at the right time. Yeah, those will finish for sure. Those will finish. Kongs are over here. So that means they will go over to Slam, who already has Bloodlines and +1/+1. He will be super safe. Jean at the same time has a castle over here. It's looking good for them. But I have to say, its Mentalist who's still open, and he is playing the typical Frank Skirmisher base. Or strategy. Not something we don't see too often. Oh, Chris losing those archers, microing them away in the last second. Where the Kong's trying to knock at the front door here will get at least one kill, make that 2, make that still 2. Chris destroyed Stray. Yeah, he absolutely did. Those towers were absolutely not planned, and he was trying to sneak through here. Stray not really having any big strategy, so. And now Chris's castle should be going for some fire ships as well, and Stray will lose his second. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, camels! Why didn't they attack? Oh god, that could have been so much better. And yeah, Stray Dog is absolutely not having any plan how to play this out here. And felt quite weird. Okay, some quick walls here. Slam getting the walls through. We'll lose one villager here, and Chris will chase those conquistadors down. Quite a nice move. Did lose some wood, one villager, and I believe maybe an archer or something, but did get all the raids done. And now the tower returning the favor, going full aggression against an archery range. Mentalist now weirdly switching into some knights. Not really sure what's this all about. Chris seems quite strong player. Is he new pro? Not sure if he ever will be pro, but I would say he has some potential to be good one day. We will see. Getting quick tower up now. I believe he could have just fought it down with villagers, but who am I? Who am I to judge? Trying to fight down those conquistadors now. On the way to Imperial Age is I am okay. So maybe with a lot of plumed archers he can do something. Mentalist. Got a kill there. What's the scout? Jean coming in, getting one villager snipe, getting one villager snipe only. I'm okay. Trying to chase it down, not having the +1 defense, I believe. A bit outnumbered, I'm okay. Trying to go in, 1 against 1. Make it 3 against 1, 3 against 2. Slam should be trying to run around a bit more and trying to take some of the damage. Cameron's going down off Slam. And actually the points are still so much closer. It feels like a very trolley game. But yeah. China, after really messing up their start here because they aren't too experienced on this type of map, are now playing the hard out and trying their very, very best. But it's just going down. House is very low HP as well. Mental is still with a lot of skirmishes. It's so weird. One camel coming out and skirmisher actually doing 3 damage against the camel. Looks so weird. Aggressive TC coming out now. Hans castle push. That's exactly what you want to see. CA coming around and going for some aggression. Camel there to save Chris potentially against those conquistadors El Dorado. So we will see eager warriors. And Slam could absolutely die to those. We see Mentalist who could die to those. Chris could die to those. And yeah, it's not that Jean has too much at the moment. So maybe I'm okay can completely win this game. 93 villagers, that's the high. And tech-wise, that should be the high as well. And already with El Dorado, maybe they can do the damage here. Let's take a look, and we see a sling towards Stray Dog. Not 100% sure why. He's deleting his TC pretty soon for sure. Okay, Conquistadors now with the Bloodlines upgrade as well, trying to do some damage, and I am okay. He will be clearing up what Mentalist has. Mentalist now trying to go for the +2 defense, not 100% sure how efficient that will be. Well, I will hold some more hits for sure. Mentalist isn't making worlds. Well, he is at 43. So yeah, he isn't playing it very e-content. That's true. Okay, now I'm okay. Finally taking the first engagement here. At the moment they are behind 400 points. Now focusing down all those Magnauts. I think focusing against the Knights would have been a better option maybe as well. And we see the skirmishers will die now, and I'm okay. Maybe you should focus onto the eco first, because those skirmishers weren't too scary in all honesty. Magnaut of Mistfield coming out, and they are taking the engagement. They are taking it back now into the face of Canada. Canada are leading 3-0, not a lot of them, or not a lot on the line for them. Chris trying to take somewhat of damage onto Bat here, not getting him onto the highest Conquistador count, and not the greatest micro here by Bat, and it feels like, is he already playing against Ballistics? Not really, no. But now in range of the castle, more Eagle Warriors, and they are strong. Only 2 more upgrades missing. Elite Plume Dodgers now coming out for Jean, who has them pretty nicely climbed up. Can maybe fight small numbers, but not getting the real attacks out at the moment. Doing 7 attack, and yeah, 8 damage against it. There's another defensive castle here to fight down those 2 towers. And Chris controlling that sea as well. It's looking pretty good for Canada after all. Eagle Warriors are coming in. Jean, nice quick walls, but didn't finish them. So I will check that with a nice off. Oh, but second layer is better. And now getting in the kills. Plumed Archers clearing that up. Where are all the Eagle Warriors going? They are splitting up. Some of them are here in the middle, but they won't do too much. Slam now going for Elite Mango, and more Eagle Warriors against Mentalists, who might be thinking, oh, it's not looking too great here. But yeah, in the long run, it will absolutely be Jean saving him. Yeah, and I'm streaming for 17 hours. And guys, I'm getting exhausted, as you might expect. Quality of the streaming is absolutely not on the highest level that it's ever been, but I will just go through it with the last game for sure here. And nice ratings here, onto the gold, but Slam sees it instantly. Lots of access here at the front. And yeah, Stray Dog, he was up to a solid 37 villagers, but yeah, that was only for a small time. Now going down to 33. I believe Blue Archers have an attack bonus against Eagle Warriors, right? You're still my favorite streamer, even tired. I'm pushed to tears. Thanks so much. Lots of eagles out now here. Look at that, 109 villagers, and I'm okay. Close to pop limit here. And on the other side we have Jean, close to pop limit as well. But needs to really save all his plumed archers here. Slam going on to Elite Mango Dice. But was losing a lot here in the middle. Still no one really setting up trade so far. Bat now even going for Cavaliers. Maybe this game gets a bit more interesting than gets more interesting than we thought. Mongols on the way to Imperial Age and having 2 castles here on the front. Maybe Canada is just trolling around, but nice quick walls here of Slam as well. The master of gate quick walls doing a pretty great job here. Should maybe focus a bit more to the right hand side and should delete those walls here. Conquistadors coming around the outpost here at the site. Where are they trading? Obviously, we see better options here for the Canadian team to have a shorter trade. Hahaha. Changed my mind midstream or mid-sentence. Yeah, China has more map control, therefore they have the better opportunities for the trade. At the moment, Slam losing some Mangodais here at the front. Some, indeed, only 2. Totally reasonable. And getting some kills now, sending in more of the Mangodais. Should micro those back, and yeah, a bit of a weird move, but not too important. But Mistfield, I believe, he will be killing so hard. One trap, and that trap will be tough to be protected properly. Need to get basically everything there. Yes, plume and the plumes. Something like that. Ah, you mean the attack bonus? Well, we can look that up later on. Slam going for another castle here and controlling all that hilly middle area. At the same time, Chris should be going on to Cavaliers to counter those. Should be to try to counter all those Eagle Warriors, but look at that. It's so many Paladins already. Mentalist is basically out of the game. Eagle Warriors, so many Eagle Warriors out here by him. Okay, roughly 60, and Jean with 70 plumed archers, but that's not enough. And Mistfield is now pushing in. This feels like... Canada is losing their advantage here. If they ever had one. But it's still Slam, late Imperial Age with all his Mangodais. Maybe they need to push over here and kill those castles of the Mongols player, because then the Mongols obviously is using his strongest weapon. Stray Dog, in the meanwhile, going for that casual 43 minutes Castle Age timing with Pop 37 and 1 idle villager. Over here. Even spotted by me very quickly. Mistfield already having researched the Rams. Okay, let's see what else is in store. Lead Mangodais still for Mistfield. Where are all the Mangodais? Over here. Chris is now going for Paladins. At least that's something he should aim for. And Bad is trying to secure this gold spot. Same time, Jean is really in trouble. And especially because he cannot really fight against all those Rams. Slam is going for drill, so is Mistfield. And yeah, Slam just needs so much more help. Mentalist will even lose his starting TC, and it's not like he had the greatest eco ever. Some more eagles coming around, so Mentalist might be even lower than Stray Dog in a small second. Those Mangodais are pushing in, maybe overextending a bit, waiting for the Rams. Now the Rams are pushing in, and Shameless trying to get some crazy walls here. Interesting moves by Mentalist for sure, but this castle is going down, and it's looking worse and worse for Canada, I would say. Mentalist is absolutely dying, so is Jean here. But on the other side, we have Chris going for a lot of Cavaliers and Slam going for the Mangodais, but I don't see a lot of Siege, only now coming out. And I don't see Paladins. And again, Chris going for his Cavaliers. What is up with this guy and Cavaliers? Why aren't we seeing... Yeah, probably out of gold already again. Over here would be the answer. And look at that. So many arrows flying towards the Rams and not doing the damage that they could. But, well, Mistfield isn't getting the damage done as well. He was attacking the houses for quite a bit. More Eagle Warriors now going to the front. And look at that. Stray Dog instantly up to the Imperial Age. Getting some sling. And Bad. How many Paladins is he having? 50 army now. That's looking pretty solid, but look at that. Chris 66, Slam 70, Shameless 80, Mental 0. Big engagement here, not a lot of good buffer here by Chris. That will all go down. The castle absolutely needs to focus on those Mangodais. I believe Chris will lose everything here, but the Mangodais will run back before they will die. Probably should have sent like 10 Paladins around just to focus down and do some guaranteed damage against Slam, but that's not what happened. But Slam is overextending here. I believe he stayed a bit for too long, but did he really lose too much? I believe maybe 2 or 3 Mangolites went down, so it's all good. And now just reposition yourself and kill every single paladin. I believe Bat needs to go down and loses this front gold spot here. Mistfield is going for coinage at the same time. Now Slam is going over to the left hand side, and oh, the power of the Mangolites. Where are we seeing trade? At the moment, trade cards 2 against trade cards 0, so no real interested in getting the big trade up. Mistfield though, trying to put more stables. Chris now with light cav here in the front. Bad, is he trying to take an open engagement? That's not really something that will work out. Mangolites for Mistfield, but let's see how that will work out. Gold spot here still up for grabs for basically both teams. Mangolites here in the back for Slam, and they are just taking the very great engagement at the moment. 2-1 KD for Slam, and it increases. Look at that, it's like 10 kills in a row without a single loss, only because he's fighting in the back and lets Chris do all the dirty work here at the front. And now he should just retreat again. Actually staying a bit too long again, but overall I believe it's still pretty reasonable. There's no real siege left for Bat, and that's a big problem. He cannot really push into any castle, so Slam can always retreat, and there's no chance of Bat to really play it. At the same time, Mistfield is pushing. Slam at the moment at 70 military, so he's playing his heart out. Mental is at -1. Mistfield, pretty sweet move here. He is looking at a strong 70 military as well. I'm okay, and Bat only at 30. Stray Dog at 3. Sling is now going towards Stray Dog. I don't think that they should sling him that much. They're slinging him onto skirmishers. Uh-oh, and Bat is losing a lot of his paladins here. That will be very interesting. Feels a bit like a base trade scenario at the moment. But Slam playing it way too nice. I'm okay now, going for Elite Plumed Archers after going for Eagle Warriors for such a long time. Not 100% sure if that's the right option. Gene, 57 villagers. Oh yeah, that's indeed, but that's true, but 70 military still. But yeah, he's not having the greatest eco. And I don't really see any trade still. It is over here. So Slam is trying to set it up with Chris, but not too great. We see trade cards, 19 for Slam, and some for the Chinese guys as well. Mistfield now securing stone and gold off Mentalist. That's something sweet. Gene coming over here, trying to recover all of these areas. Oh, that's a big problem. Stray Dog now switching onto some army. He's getting slung. He's going for some trash army, but having so little upgrades. I believe since his teammates aren't pop limit, they should not have focused on slinging him up too early here. And yeah, Slam is now in the trade. There's no option of pushing him back here. Where's the army of Slam? Oh boy, yeah, there's no option. They're trapping this down for sure. Slam is just playing it so convincingly. Look at that, Gene here at the front, still playing with 150 overall pop, or 170 overall pop, 19 military for both Slam and for Gene. At the same time, Chris is playing it with 50. Army is getting onto the gold over here, so we'll switch from Hussars back into Paladins and should go for more trade as well. It's losing somewhat of the water control, so that's not too great. But the most important thing is the fight here. Why is Mistfield trying to engage against 70 plumed archers here? Not 100% sure about that. Traps now need to seek the damage. Is that really the spot where they want to fight? I believe it's not the worst one, because even if Shameless is losing all his plumed archers and they will kill 2 castles, that would be a reasonable trade here for them. He's now going and switching into the Hussar attack, but Hussar attack, a bit late if you ask me. Not really the addition that's really helping out too much anymore. Overall pop, we have roughly 600 pop to 400, 520, I would say. Oh no, 600 as well. So overall pop is pretty much the same. But yeah, it's just so much weaker. Look at that. Pikeman out with +2 defense. Skirmishers +3, +1. Those are really the units you want to have in late PH. You want to have elite Mangudais, you want to have paladins, elite plumed archers. Look at that. Onagers now coming out. One castle down. Second castle being yeah, trapped down any moment now. And Mistfield really cannot take the engagement here. Cannot really take the engagement here. Not 100% sure what the long-term plan is, or even what the short-term plan is. Feels like the trade is going well here. I want to have elite skirmishes and post-imp. Yeah. You have elite skirmishes and post-imp. Unless you're playing Turks. Slam, with the SO out. Bad, not getting onto mass amount of paladins that he wanted to go for. And Mistfield typing the GG. It's a clean sweep, guys. It's a 4-0. After a bit of a trolling game here, we have it all set up. And wow, Slam just playing incredible here. Controlling all his Mangudais all over the map. And switching into SO as well, having all the map control, and as you can see, 80 army here, shameless at the moment, over 100 plumed archers, and just a solid control. Great save by Slam, even though all ganged up on Mentalist. Well, Mentalist isn't the most important guy here. Pop 26, didn't really matter. Even went on Knights now. Okay, let's take a quick look at the achievements. Slam KD close to 3-1. The other Mongols had a positive KD, but oh, that's not too important. Stray Dog completely dying against Chris. Oof. Guys, that was an